Good morning, everybody. So after I finished yesterday's video, I had some unfortunate things happen to me and my car. So a buddy of mine called me yesterday while I was doing the transmission flush and whatnot. My bad, why did I say transmission? The radiator replacement and overflow replacement. He called me, said, "Hey man, what you doing about 2?" I said, right now I'm, doing the radiator, but he needed me to take him to go look at a car, so we did that. Needless to say, we ended up going back that evening because I took Jared's truck to go take him at first, and then we took my car second trip. So second trip, this is where things get interesting. We give dude the money for the car that my buddy bought, and he calls me. He's like, "Hey, it's overheating." I was like, "You need to pull over." So we found a little gas station. We pulled over, and well, needless to say, his vehicle is fine and dandy and working fantastically. Mine, on the other hand, he pointed something out to me. He was like, "Hey, you're leaking fluid. It looks like oil." I was like, "Oh God, please no, please no." So I stuck my finger in it, smelled it, whisked it around a little bit. What no? ATF. So we get to redo everything we did yesterday, and I have a feeling I know exactly what it is because those fucking transmission cooler lines on the bottom of my radiator were loose. I should have known better than to put that in like that, but I did it anyway, and now I reap the consequences. So we're gonna take the truck again. We're gonna run to Walmart, and we are gonna pick up more coolant and more ATF because I've got to dump this system again to pull the radiator. I need to tighten those fittings, and then we need to put everything back in. So let's go. So we are now back from Walmart. I went and changed. It's actually a little chilly out. So we're gonna redo what we did last video and a little extra step because this was on me, like I said in the very beginning. So I'm not gonna bore you guys too much longer with talking. We're just gonna time lapse it and we're gonna get it done. So let's go. See through the time lapse, I got everything taken apart. Bro, it's like they fucking know I'm trying to film. Jesus Christ. But here, I'll just pick you guys up. As you guys can see, I've got the radiator and the AC condenser and stuff out of the way. So right over here, this is what I think my issue is. Watch this. See that? Look at that. That is ridiculous. So I need to tighten those down, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get you guys set back up, and we're gonna head back into a time lapse. Okay, so I have no idea if that's gonna fix our issue or not. I hope so. They're both tight now, like tight. You guys watch me fiddle with that one over there for quite a bit. But now comes the fun part of reassembling everything. And I really don't know if I'm gonna do my AC condenser just yet or not, but I know right now I'm gonna take me a break. My back hurts, and I want to sit down for a moment so that way my back can stop hurting and I can get out here and I can do this without question. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Guys, we are so close to being done. I am covered in coolant. Great. Now I gotta do a shirt change, but it'll be all right. But we are so close to being done. Boy, let me tell you. Let me just tell you what fucking shenanigan bullshit has went on in this video, because I've time-lapsed pretty much all of it. Essentially, a new radiator came with the wrong transmission line fittings. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this little guy right here on the bottom of my radiator, there was two of these for transmission lines. Essentially, the transmission has lines that run to the bottom of the radiator to cool the transmission fluid off. So I had the wrong fittings that were on the radiator. We changed those out, we tightened everything up, we've got all the hoses and clamps and all that good shit on. So now I'm gonna work on putting back the radiator hoses, which obviously will be more time-lapse footage, because I really didn't want to bore you guys with a long video of this again for the second video of season 3. By the way, thank you guys for joining me on that. If you haven't already, hit that like button and leave me a comment down below. So we're gonna get this all buttoned up, and then we're gonna fill the fluids back up, and hopefully she'll be good to go for me. So let's go. Okay, so I have radiator, condenser all back in. One thing I will note, I did not put the condenser lines back in. Why? Because it's real simple. The condenser is just there for show for right now. My back is in a lot of pain, and in the position with that bottom one, it's a pain in the ass to begin with, and I don't feel like fighting it right now. The condenser is not necessary for me to be able to refill my cooling system and my transmission, so it is just in there as a mock-up type deal. But I will be putting those lines back in place after I get the system fully bled and burped and whatnot, and the transmission filled up. So that's what we're probably getting ready to move into here in just a moment. But I'm a little hungry. It is lunchtime, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, I went and got a shirt. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing me shirtless. I'm too big to be shirtless. But I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start with doing the transmission fluid, because there's my dipstick. So we're gonna get a funnel and we're gonna fill this transmission up, and then we're gonna do the coolant. So let's go. And just like that, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I was having some issues with my bleeder, but turns out the system didn't lose as much coolant as I thought it did. So she topped herself back off. She got rid of her air bubbles, which is exactly what we wanted. So now I'm letting the system sit here and run until the thermostat opens, and I'm going to see how she's doing then. So man, I do believe that that's gonna be the ending of this video. I am gonna pop my hood real quick. We are gonna take a look and see if my trans lines are leaking. I don't know why I popped my hood for that. So far, it looks like a no. Close that. I don't see no leaks. I don't see no leaks. Hell yeah, baby, that means we did a good job. So, a lot of this video was a time lapse, and I explained that already. It's because I did not want to bore you guys. But I think that's going to be the end of this video, man. I think we figured it out. I think we got it solved. So, and hopefully we got our overheating issue solved at the same time, because that's a brand new fucking radiator. So the only thing I've got left to do is hook up my AC condenser lines. Not really too worried about that right now. We're rolling into winter time. I don't plan on running the AC, so I have nothing to worry about there. I probably will end up hooking them up just because I don't want nothing getting in there. So there's that. But on that note, thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode, and we will see you guys on the next one. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you guys know every single time I post, and I will see you on the next one.